and Josh Sloan in the middle. And the umpire throws the ball up. Both get a hand to it. Hoey tapped it on. Carlton got it a second time after he missed it the first. Through the middle, Hoey again. Peters, Hoey gets a little kick. Middleton in there. Quarry a nice little handball away. And Werribee go towards half forward. Chesterman over his head. Tapped away. Kick off the ground in the end. Middleton. Oh, Chesterman through the middle did nicely and gave the handball away to Miles. Off a step inside, balled on a lead. Oh, he couldn't take the slips catch. Now comes through Sablage again. Guts it around the left. Does nicely. 40 out, top of the square. One-on-one, Sutton there over his head. And through for one behind to Werribee Centrals.
They're going to work out that he's a left footer.
I was just about to say that. The Bannockburn defence have to work out he's a left footer pretty quickly, otherwise you'll hurt him.
1-1-7 Werribee. Bannock 2-5-17. BJ Harding with the footy at full back for the Tigers. Going to come to attacking side too and drive it towards Gillies, but Zach Anthony takes the mark.
Just go back and kick the goal.
I'm not sure he can kick the goal. He's a good player. I'm not sure if his kicking is as good as the rest of his game.
But he's been playing forward too before they pushed him back again.
Yeah,
so
he has.
We've seen him forward.
Well, the whole thing about him going backwards and forwards is the fact that Braden Smith probably won't come back till next week.
So he comes in now. 50 out from goal, 45-degree angle, good off the boot, hasn't quite got the distance, punched away back. Oh, gee whiz, I tell you what, the double fister from Connor Jervis was a bit risque as he punched it back towards the goal.
Last year,
that was
the umpires were calling deliberate, and I'm glad they're not doing that anymore, and that's a good decision. Let it go.
Boundary throw in, left forward pocket for Werribee Centrals. Johnson from behind tried to tap it to the front. It got there, Miles in the end, but Fulton got the handball away to Broman under pressure. Middleton over the top of it again as normal. Miles comes back, picks it up, kick around the corner. Good towards the top of the square. Spiller runs back with the flight of the footy. Him and Parsons will get their first. Spiller put on half a shepherd. It was pretty crap in the end, actually. And he dropped it.
I thought he handballed it, umpire.
No, he dropped it.
You reckon?
Yeah, he dropped the footy.
Well, I reckon he punched it.
No, he dropped it.
All right.
So, Spiller.
You're closer than me.
Marked it up, yeah, by about a metre. So Wilson's got the free kick, and he'll shoot for goal from about 25-30 out. Just worse than a 45-degree angle, but he's got a bit of a breeze there. I reckon he might dob this. You watch this. He comes in.
Nowhere near it.
Nowhere bloody near it.
You forgot the last time we seen him kick from the goal square and miss, remember? Down at
You're crap, Brendan Wilson. Anyway, that's one behind him, and another behind the Centrals. 1-2-8. Bannockburn 2-5-17. 3 played, second term.
Sure, the instruction would be go to the far side, wouldn't it? Like, seriously. So ball from Broman this time does go to the far side of the ground. Spiller's out there.
Surprise.
Mark. So he takes the mark just outside 50. Oh, he's just slowing things down. He goes now towards centre wing. Target out there. Ball gets over the back. Mark not taken, but it's Sleep Dalton that got the handball back inside to Miller. He's got plenty of time to look up. Goes back into the forward line. Miles comes up. Couldn't take the mark. Handball was okay there from Taylor. Went to Chesterman. Now to Miles. Runs to 50. Low flat kick. Missed the target again. Johnson's there. Oh, he actually runs past Cole there, and Cole now waits for him. Picks the ball up. Ball comes out. Goes towards the boundary line, and now is over. So we'll have a throw-in to take place about 45 around from the behind post. So on the half-forward line, Johnson doing the ruck work now. Fulton's also pushed down to do the work. Johnson holding front position. Fulton out the back. Ball comes down. Broman off the contest. Can't pick it up cleanly. Picked up by Hoey. Tries to work himself through and out. Turns, and umpire says it's coming back to him. So a ball up to take place this time.
There's one decision there I'm glad he let go. That under the legs thing, he looked like he tripped him, but normally goes the other way.
So thrown up again by the umpire. Again, ball comes down. I think it was Johnson that might have got that down. Goes towards Hoey. Again, he dives on top of it. Got the handball away. Back towards Miller.
Oh!
He was taken high. And a free kick will go to Miller. Right on the 50-metre arc.
Too far out for him.
Yeah. So Miller's now looking for some options to go short. Hasn't eventuated just yet, so he's going to put the ball towards the full forward position. Ball out the back, again, front of the contest, not picked up cleanly. Hoey's there over the top of the ball. He's tackled. Umpire says it's going to come back to him, so it's 25 metres out from goal.
Geez, he's been thumped into the ground a couple of times, little Matty Hoey, hasn't he?
Handles the ball is thrown out by the umpire. Out the back, Fulton goes towards Broman. He's tackled, brought to ground. Again, no prior opportunity there. So the umpire going to repeat the ball up.
He's a lot harder to push away from the ball, Johnson, isn't he?
Certainly is. Again, Fulton out the back this time. Goes towards and cleared away there. Picked up Miles, looking for some option. Goes wide towards Broman. Spiller this time provides a little bit of space for him. His kick was poor off the boot. Goes towards Tom. He can't pick the ball up. Goes towards Wilson. Got the handball away back inside. And they run. Carlton now loads up. Goes back towards the goal square. How will it bounce? It will bounce through for a minor score. So 1-3 now to the Werribee side. Bannockburn on 2-5, and we've gone just over 5.5 minutes, second quarter. Commonwealth Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
Parsons plays on, kicks it, chips it. Short to Hoey. This time he's not on the ground, he's upright. Thought about the handball to Broman, but he just holds it up. Now he's called to play on, goes to the outer side. Wide. Fulton goes up in front, can't take the mark. Werribee had the numbers, but then Middleton came in, they chopped it off, and they got it. Bannockburn towards centre wing. Peters in front. Can't take the mark. Tom. His handball was chopped off. Anthony's there as well. Wants to get back on the right. Then he gets back on the left. And then he wheels back on the right and goes towards half forward. And he turns the ball over. And it will be a mark taken by Harding.
Nearly 50.
Nearly.
I think BJ sort of dropped it and tried to stooge him. Tried to Danucci, but it didn't work.
So goes with a kick towards centre wing. That's nearly in the car park. Fulton goes up, can't take the mark.
On the full.
Yeah, it is on the full. It was pretty wide out there. So Werribee will take the free kick. They play on quickly. Sloan with a long kick inside 50 over the head of Johnson and Parsons. Foot race at the back. And Miles falls over the crucial stage. But it was a beautiful handball, intelligent to Boyd. And Boyd picked it up and kicked the goal. So on hands and knees, did very, very nicely. Got the ball to Daniel Boyd, and he kicks the second for Werribee. They go to 2-3-15, and Bannockburn 2-5-17. Commonwealth Hotel, second quarter scoreboard, 7 played.
Yeah, I like the way they move the ball in there in Werribee. Get it in there quick. They had numbers at the fall of the ball. There's not a lot of marks being taken up forward, so the ball's coming to ground a lot, so they've really got the numbers at the fall of the ball. And they needed that one. They had the play up there for what we played, 7 minutes. They've had all the play, so they really need to get that goal on the scoreboard.
Do you reckon it helps them out a little bit when the ball does hit the ground? They look a little bit quicker.
They are quicker.
In the forward line as well, I think. And even the big fella Johnson ran past somebody before, so they've got a bit of pace down there.
So back in the middle.
Should have got him out there to dong a couple.
Yeah, Rockman would have gone at it now again. Miles out the back. The ball doesn't come to him, but it's run away by Miller this time, and he goes into the half-forward line, coming up. It's Sutton, and he takes the mark. So Sutton now looking for the option further afield. Goes to where the ball's going to be dangerous. Taylor went back but didn't take the mark, but Johnson was in the right spot, and he slides in and takes the mark and will go back and shoot for goal.
Gee, a bit lucky for him there. All the players in front of him just misjudged the ball. I don't know whether it was the wind or they just misjudged it, but it fell right in his arms.
So Nathan Johnson with one so far, and probably about 30 out, almost directly in front. Comes in, kicks a goal, and he is missed, I think. Across the face of goal, through for a minor score. 2-4 now to Werribee. They trail Bannockburn who are 2-5, and we have gone just over 8.5 minutes.
Come this side
BJ,
again.
yeah, Harding plays on, went short, kick was dangerous. They can bring the ball back around the boundary line. We're looking for Spiller, but again, ball goes over the boundary line, which is probably okay for the Tide. And will be thrown back in it by the umpire about 10 metres outside their forward 50 now. Fulton pushing across. Sloan also with him. This time over the back. Ball comes to the front of the contest. Miller's there. Doesn't take it cleanly. Pushing the back there. And Niawella that will be the recipient of the free kick. He looks forward, goes short. Johnson's there, comes up, doesn't take the mark. Harding's out the back, went one way, then went back the other. Got the handball away, ends up in the hands of Hislop. He just puts boot to ball and they go high. They're starting to lose their way here. Niawella attacked the ball, took the mark. So again, the ball's going to go back inside.
Got to give us more than that, Smith.
Hey, come on. Tito!
Oh, sorry. Tito goes forward. Kick too strong there. Ball out the back. Bath didn't take clean possession of the ball. Going towards Robinson. Tries to run out of the contest. Did so.
Gone.
And drops the ball. Free kick will go to.
And any one of 5 of them. They all had him.
Sorry, Wilson it is.
Oh, he's the one you don't want after the last kick, isn't he?
So Wilson now will go back and shoot for goal. He can put Werribee in front. He can also tie the game up. Or he can leave it where the ball is now.
Oh, well done, Smithy.
Thanks, mate. This time the kick is on the way and it will hold its line okay. Umpire comes back. It is going to be a goal. Brendan Wilson will put Werribee in front. They move to 3-4. Bannockburn on 2-5. We've gone just over 10 minutes, second quarter. Conifine Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
Well, he's more of an on-the-run. He likes an on-the-run goal, Brendan Wilson, but that was a nice kick for goal. But I think where Bannockburn's trouble is, when we talked before about pace when it hits the ground in the forward line, yeah, Werribee's pace, they can get to the ball, but I think in a couple of occasions, their pace getting to the Bannockburn player with the ball, that's how they beat Thompson a few weeks back. They just get to the bloke that quick that they put him under so much pressure. That's part of their game, Werribee.
Bannockburn always dropped one back behind the ball now.
Back to the middle. A beautiful tap down by Fulton to Broman, but he got tackled. The umpire called play on.
Why?
Miller, because he didn't know what he was doing. Miller gets it towards half forward. Kelly can't take it. Taylor does. Traps it nicely. Right foot kick long towards Johnson again over his head and also the head of Cole. And it's out of bounds for a throw in left forward pocket for Centrals.
You know, I don't mind them coming out this way from a kick-off because everybody's over the other side, but they've got to have free players out here to do that.
So throw in. Fulton gets it down. Broman, he can't pick it up. And the ball's dragged back in. Johnson stands up, gets the handball away. The kick was smothered. Fulton again. Oh, Chesterman cop one. Count them. And he goes back towards Robinson. Now the kick back around the corner. They pick it up again. There's that quick movement again from Werribee Centrals and across the face of goal. And through for one behind was... I think that was Boyd, yes, it was.
Yeah, Boydie.
So Boyd kicks a behind. They go to 3. 5:23, Werribee Bannock 2-5-17. Conifine Hotel second quarter scoreboard 12 played.
So Broman again doing the kicking in this time from the fullback position. Plays on, runs to the pocket, goes outside 50. Wide, out there, mark taken by Peters. Kick was okay. So Peters now with not much movement forward of the ball now. Umpire now asking to play on, so he goes towards centre wing. Ball holds up in the breeze. Gillies in front, didn't take the mark. Comes down the front of the contest. Now there's a high tackle, and free kick will go to Miller. So Miller now just looking at his options. Has a runner behind. He decides to kick himself though. Puts the ball back inside 50. Hislop comes up. A double fist. Probably should have marked the ball. Runs back outside 50. Robinson is there. Picks it up. And again, little short chip up over the top is okay. Miller takes it and goes on the left boot. Little wobbler. Won't travel too far. And Miller's there in the same spot and he takes the mark. So Miller maybe looking to switch the play as a player sideways. Hasn't seen him yet, but he delivers the ball back to where it came from. This time Hislop slides in and he takes the mark. A lot of fundamentals being made here. Mistakes everywhere. Little short kick is dangerous.
Oh, that might have been really one of them.
But Broman able to get hand on ball and drag it back in. Broman now, he will go to the defensive side of the ground. Kick goes out towards centre wing and beyond. Anthony's there, didn't take the mark. Gillies had the ball and lost it. Got support now. Sloan comes in, looks to get through the contest. That's dropping the ball, I think. And the umpire says yes. Miles picked the ball up.
Oh.
And I thought he was going to call play
Well,
on.
so did I, but he put his hand up, fair enough.
So his kick was smothered off the ball.
Jesus.
And Sloan's gone back, collected it. He's going to use Sleep Dalton, but decides to kick round the body, back towards the middle of the ground, coming up to meet the ball, picked up there. Sutton got the handball away. Miller had it, lost it, went back and tried to collect it, tapped through the legs, picked up Middleton, got the handball out towards Hislop. His short kick going forward will hit Fulton. So Fulton, he's just attacking side of centre wing, asking for players to come at him. He goes there short. Jarks is the target. He's up, doesn't take the mark. Ball gets out the back. Miller, good position, takes the ball now, looks to get his ball down. I'm not too sure what he was trying to do there. I think Taylor might have run in into his road and he's been able to dribble the ball away and now it's been turned over, but the tackle has come and a ball up will take place.
There's a fair bit of pressure out there. There's 2 mistakes by Matty Miller in the space of a couple of minutes that you don't normally see. You should never tap it down when you don't know who the players are. And he's pretty experienced.
So ball will be thrown out by the umpire now, and again out the back comes. I think Gillies was underneath the contest. Ball runs back towards the boundary line. Miller's kept the ball in. Again, Werribee with some numbers around the contest. Ball not coming out. Umpire again to come in and take a ball up to take place.
Well, against this win, that's what Bannockburn have got to do. Lock it in there for a while and chew up a bit of time. Maybe sneak a goal out of it.
Yeah.
Hasn't been forward much, Grub. I think it's about as close as been to goal. So again, ball up takes place. Gillies in the contest, kicks it in back towards Sleep Dalton. There's a hold, says the umpire, going to Werribee. And it will be Sleep Dalton. He's going to bring the ball back towards centre wing. Ball has come up the ground looking to be a marking option. He's up, doesn't take the mark at ground level. Picked up Jervis. He just turns around and goes back into the forward line. Gain ball gets out the back. Runners required. Picked up there. Peters had it. Got the handball away. Umpire said no. Throw up in the ball.
He threw it.
And it will be a free kick to the Werribee side. Forward pocket or back pocket. And Anthony looks like he's going to take possession of the ball back there.
He just flung him, didn't he? And the ball just flung out of his hand.
So Anthony now from the back pocket position. Clubroom side will come this way anyway and kick the ball outside 50. Long options out there. Up is Gillies, and also Fulton Gillies is the one that came down with the ball, so a mark to him. Plenty of players forward of this contest. So he goes low and he goes flat. Miller is the target, comes out, doesn't take the mark. Anthony's there, has the ball out of the contest, and no prior opportunity there, so there's going to be a ball up to take place. So we tick towards 16 minutes. In this quarter, it is Werribee Central's 3-5. They lead Bannockburn on 2-5.
So ball up, deep into attack for Bannockburn, close to the boundary line. Sharks trying to put the tackle on Werribee's handball over the top. Still under pressure. Tito puts a good tackle on. The umpire says
no prior opportunity, which was a good decision.
Yes.
I know the Werribee crowd
Right in
jumped
front
up
of the
there,
Werribee faithful.
but good decision up.
So ball up. About 35 out from goal for Bannockburn. Or Sloan goes up early. Got it down towards Anthony. His kick was smothered and went sideways in the end towards the boundary line.
They're doing this well, the Tigers.
Werribee actually have to pull a few players out of here.
Yep.
Bannockburn have got about 5 numbers behind the footy. So when they get it, there's no one to go to.
It's going to come straight back in if it comes out.
Yep.
So boundary throw in. From behind, Miller got it down. Anthony comes up with a tackle. And the umpire says it'll be a ball up.
Do they play scared football these days? Sneak one out in the corridor and take the risk. But no one does it anymore. They're just like robots.
Johnson got it down to Tito.
That's
He's
the coach's
wrapped up.
fault.
And the umpire says free. So ball spills free. Robinson close to the boundary line. Pushed past it by Smith. He kept it in, did he? He kept going. But it turned around quickly. Wilson kicks it the other way. Kelly can mark it uncontested. Takes it. Right next to the boundary line at half forward. Plays on quickly. Goes for the kick towards the pocket. Numbers are there. In the middle, Gillies takes the mark and will shoot for goal. 35, about 30 out probably. 45-degree angle.
That's the worst spot on the ground, Bannockburn. I'm pretty disappointed in them for putting it right in there all the time because I can't see it.
So Tom Gillies.
Boy, will this be handy. That's one they really need.
Breeze has dropped a bit too, I reckon, since the start of the term. We're 18 minutes in. It's not quite as strong as it was when we started this second quarter. This to tie the game up. He comes in, northern end of the ground, right foot kick, and has pushed it across the face and through. 4-1 behind. So they get a 2-6-18 now, Bannockburn. Trail Werribee 3-5-23. 18 played, second term.
So Sleep Dalton plays on, put himself under pressure once again. Ball comes outside 50. Mark taken out there. Miller, good hands. So a little bit of chance now for Werribee to get something through, but there's nothing much forward as Clarkey said before. They go short over the top. Mark is not taken. They're going to be okay here because Skinner gave it back towards Wilson. Wilson gives the ball further afield. Carlton through the middle of the ground. Goes into the forward line. Remember, Savage is the left footer there. He's got to swing back on the left. That's what they normally do. And the ball runs over the boundary line and goes over. Will be a throw in.
That's what they used to do to me, Smitty. Then I used to swing on the right and kick it 50.
So ball thrown back in now by the umpire. The ball.
Where did he throw that to?
Well, it wasn't anyone because the ruckman were miles away from
Yeah, they were where they were supposed to be.
So the ball now at ground level over the top, and it's picked out of the contest. Miller once again got the handball out, went towards Jervis. He is tackled, brought to ground. No prior opportunity there. Umpire game with no other alternative but to come in and take possession.
He threw that on a 45-degree angle the wrong way, didn't he? The ruckman were miles away.
So Johnson now up over the top, knocks the ball down. Again, the ball is cleared away. They go back towards the boundary line. It's over. A throw in to take place. Just short of centre wing or attacking in for the Werribee side. Johnson doing the work against Miller. Miller front position. Johnson out the back. Ball Umpire said there's a hold there going to Nyawalla, and Tito goes quickly, goes long into the forward line. Ball punch from behind, picked out there. I think that was BJ that actually took possession of it. He was tackled, brought to ground, and the umpire will come in once again and take possession of the ball. I think right on the forward 50.
I think you better just do it normally, Smithy.
Thanks.
You just haven't got the pizzazz.
Yeah, no. Ball comes out the back of the contest, cleans away. I think that was Miles that had it. Gave it to Boyd. Boyd goes out to Miles once again, kicks back around the body. Coming up, Bowden takes a mark. So Luke Bowden has the ball. Options are not up the ground. They're going to be definitely wide. That's where he's looking. That's where he goes. Set a task for Miles. 1 on 3 there. Out the back. Ball not marked by Brown. Front of the, or it sits underneath players now with the umpire circling. And he's going to come in and take possession. So just outside 50. 20 and a half. Nearly 21 minutes gone, actually. Second quarter. 2-6. Bannockburn. 3-5 to the Werribee side.
Ball up. Johnson got it down to the side of the pack. 55 out from their goal, Werribee. The umpire will come in with a bit more work to do. Another ball up. About 20 players around the ball at the moment. Miller up against Johnson. Bit of a rugby scrum to 50. Smith tried to kick it off the ground, couldn't take it with him. Pack develops again. The umpire will come in just a bit closer to the Werribee goal now, just inside 50.
Well, they're doing what they've got to do. They're getting it in close. Werribee need to get it out so they can run, and Bannockburn aren't allowing them to do that.
Ball up, Miller, Johnson. Tito puts the tackle on. Pack develops again. The umpire with a bit more work to do.
Let them get the kick.
Yeah, just pull a few players out.
Yeah, and let Bannockburn get the kick. They have to kick it and maybe open it up.
Yeah, Bannockburn will be happy to do this till half time.
Yep.
Ball up. Miller gets it down. Smith can't take it with him. Kelly's handball was okay to Miles. Chips the ball along, missed the target. Sleep Dalton waiting for it. Gets around a couple from half forward. Drives it inside 50 again.
Broman, Jackie.
Takes the mark. Holds them up again. Goes with the kick back towards half back. Punched away by Brown at the back of the pack. Smith kick around the corner, close to the boundary line. Broman up
that's
again.
A free kick against Reece Miles. You cannot hit a bloke in the air when the ball's not within 5 metres and he just bumped in. That's got to be a free kick.
Boundary throw-in.
You agree, Clarkie?
Oh, totally. Yeah, your mate's in charge of that one, so... I can't say too much as a coach.
Yeah, you can't. That's right. Be
yeah,
careful.
You're not a coach today. You're a commentator today.
Grubby can, though. Miller, chairman of the umpires, gets it down. Howie around the corner. No mark taken. Zach Anthony kicks it off the ground towards Smith. His handball was very slick. Now they run inside 50. Is that Wilson? Gets it around. Handball over the top. In fact, it was Skinner. And Broman told him all about it too.
Was that what? Run too far, was it?
I think he got caught and... I don't know, he must have paid holding the ball, did he? I don't know.
Yeah, the ball. This bloke here paid it, not right there.
Well, he handballed the bloody thing. I thought he must have run too far.
Goes to Fulton. Now Kelly in traffic. Thrown to the ground. Ball comes out somehow for Werribee to the side. Now Miles steps in between a couple, gets around with the right foot and goes towards centre wing. Tom has to sit and wait for it. Buck against him. Good mark.
That's a great mark.
Jason Tom shielded the ball nicely there. Took it back inboard. Bowden takes the mark. Still on centre wing. Need to move it a bit quicker than that. Open forward line. He goes short. That's a terrible kick. Sleep Dalton comes in. Good defensive play. Handballs it to an open space on centre wing. Kelly's the first one there. He chips the handball over the top as well, putting a bit of pressure on each other. Bannockburn. Ball spills free. Free kick for a leg. Bannockburn going to take the free kick. Short little kick back inboard to Broman. Was okay. Still on centre wing. That came from Howie. He goes wide. No mark taken. Over the shoulder, said the umpire. Umpire says advantage. So they play on quickly. Miles goes inside 50. Jacques goes back. Now, Fulton tried to take it with him, but he left the footy behind, and Werribee try and clear it back towards half-back. Hislop gets a half a shepherd, goes with a left foot kick. Wobbly kick towards Fulton. He can't pick it up first attempt. Second attempt was all right. Handball to Middleton. Under pressure, left foot kick to the pocket. Sleep Dalton gets back there. He can't pick it up. Off the back, Tom. Can he pick it up? Yes, he can. Back towards goal and out of bounds. Well, in fact, 3 for 1 behind in the end, I think. Yes, it is. So they go to 2-7-19, Bannockburn. Trail Werribee 3-5-23. Common Hotel second quarter scoreboard, 24 and a half played.
Steve Dalton with kicking in duties this time from the full-back position.
Well, he went to America to try out for kicking
punting.
the punter, so why not give him the job?
So he'll lob one to the middle. Runs now and kicks out long, goes out towards far side of the ground. Read the ball nicely there was Tommy Parsons. He looks back inside, slow kick, will be okay. Middleton takes the mark. Vickers was on the overlap, goes to Brummond by hand, runs inside 50, kicks low and flat to the goal square. Mark not taken, picked up, and well, actually wasn't picked up, but it is now cleared away. It's going to be a free kick to the Werribee side as the siren sounds to end the first half here. We'll see Werribee going at 3-5-23. They lead Bannockburn on 2-7-19.